The BBC presents Tony Hancock with Moira Lister, Bill Kerr, and Sidney James in
Hancock's Half Hour.
It's amazing how even in this modern day and age, the most fabulous things can happen to the most ordinary people, even to people as ordinary as Tony Hancock. Last week, he was walking through the park early in the morning, which wasn't surprising because that's where he slept the night before. Gaily, he makes his way along the crowded street.
There he goes, a happy, carefree figure, resplendent in his army surplus drill shirt, hand-knitted balaclava helmet, his best Sunday pair of plimsolls, the seat of his trousers shining in the morning sunlight. Past the butcher's shop, past the post office, past the fruit barrows, laden high with, put it back.
Only want one?
Put it back.
He won't miss that little one there.
Put it back.
All right. Fine thing when you can't even whip a walnut for breakfast.
On he walks, a smile here, a nod there, a cheery greeting to his friends.
Morning, Charlie. Working? Oh, of course you don't have to, no. No, got 28 kids. Morning, Tosh. Waiting for the boozers to open. Oh, it's you, Vicar. Sorry, I didn't recognize you with the polo neck sweater on. Good health.
On his merry way he goes, not a care in the world, everybody's friend, and I say, look out! Watch where you're going?
No!
I beg your pardon.
I'm very sorry, my fault. I didn't see you bending down there. Haven't hurt yourself, have you?
No, I'm all right. I was looking for something in the gutter.
You won't find any cigar ends down here. Not in this neighborhood. Have you tried Downing Street?
Now, look, you got me wrong. I just happened to have dropped something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. Well, I'd help you to look for it, but I haven't got time. You know how it is. Very busy man, can't stop. What was it?
My wallet. It had 80 pounds in it.
Stop the traffic, road up, diversion, everybody off the street. That's it, all the cars are on the back street. Put the notices up, that's right. Now then, that's a different proposition. Yes, the wallet. It's going to be very difficult to find it with all these people about. You realize that? Might take hours. Are you offering a reward for it?
Yes, 10 pounds.
Well, what a coincidence. It's under my foot all the time.
Yes.
Who would have thought it? Now, isn't that really amazing? Of all the places it could have been,
it's amazing.
It is amazing.
Yes.
Just happened to turn up in the very spot where I happened to be.
It's fantastic. Yes.
Lucky I was here. I mean,
yes.
You might have been searching all day.
Yeah, I know.
It's
very kind of you.
Yes, 10 quid, please.
Look, I just better check and see if all the money's there.
Well, it's all there. I counted it with my toes. Yes, 10 quid, please.
Well, look, I can't give it to you just now. I need every penny of this 80 pounds.
What are you going to buy, a pound of tea?
I tell you what, you give me your name and address, and I'll see you get rewarded, all right?
Hancock's the name. H-A-N-C-H-O-C-K. The H is pronounced, and anybody who says it ain't is ignorant.
Hancock. Address?
Well, actually, I just moved. They pulled down my old house to build a slum. Look, you know, the best thing to do is to call in at Mr. Bill Kerr's residence. You'll find me there on cold nights and after closing time.
Well, you'll be hearing from me. Goodbye, and thanks again.
Pleasure. Goodbye. Goodbye. How well? There goes the lad with his 79 quid. Taxi! Morning, all.
Hello, Tony.
About time you got here.
Honestly, Tony, I don't know how you've got the nerve to go out dressed in those rags.
Rags? Rags? It's not my fault. I mean, I can't help being poor. We haven't all got money.
Well, you should have. You earn enough.
Yes, but you know how it is these days. By the time I've put it all in the bank, there's nothing left.
You've got money in the bank. Why don't you draw some out?
Not likely. A cheque costs tuppence.
Well?
I'll be overdrawn before I got my pen out.
Well, look, anyway, now you've arrived, you can get on with the housework.
Oh, not again. It's not fair. It's not fair. I always have to do it.
Look, you know the arrangement. I let you lodge here rent-free till you find a place of your own, and in return you do all my housework. Now, go on. Wash the dishes, make the beds, scrub the floors, clean the grate out, wash the curtains, chop some wood, bring the coal up, make the fire, iron my shirts, clean my shoes, dig the garden, and sweep the chimney.
Looks like I'm going to have a hard week.
Wait, that's only till breakfast time. After that, you can clean the silver and wash the bedclothes, scrub the copper.
Now, wait a minute. Can I make a suggestion?
What?
Look, I walk in my sleep. Why not tie a brush to my head? I can whitewash the ceiling at the same time.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think that's...
I was only being funny.
Well, don't.
You'd be out of a job if I didn't.
Stop arguing and get on with the work. Now, look, I want this house looking spotless by tonight.
All right. Pass me Pinny. Now me turban. Now then, what shall I do first?
Start by sweeping the place out. Use the vacuum cleaner.
I gave it away.
Why?
It was full up.
Now, come on. Hurry up and get started. Come in.
Morning, Bill. Morning, Moira.
Hiya, Sidney.
Hello, Mr. James.
Hello. Who's the new char? Plenty of meat on her, ain't it? I like 'em plump. Hello, my dear. You going to be nice to me?
If you pinch me there once more, I'll fix this shovel right across your face.
Oh, God, it's you, is it?
Yes.
What you got that turban around your head for?
Tony's doing my housework for me.
Work? Him? He can't even spell it.
Oh, yes, I can. W-E-R-K.
You looked it up.
Say, Sid, what brings you around here at this time in the morning?
Oh, I wondered if you'd like to go to the ball tonight.
What ball?
The big film ball they hold every year. I managed to get all the 2 extra tickets. One for you, Billy, one for Hancock.
Where'd you get them from?
I'm not saying, but if anyone asks who you are, you're J. Arthur Rank and Marilyn Monroe.
That's ridiculous. Neither of us bear the slightest resemblance to J. Arthur Rank.
Do you want the tickets or not?
Are you kidding? The National Film Ball's the biggest social event of the year. All the big stars will be there. Jane Russell, Ava Gardner, Shelley Winters, Gene Crane, Audrey Hepburn, and Gene Simmons.
Yeah, and I've heard a whisper that royalty's going to be there.
Who?
Prince Littler and Anna Neagle.
Well, I'd have to practice me curtsies. Oh, I can just see myself, the center of attraction, dancing with all the beautiful women.
I didn't know you could dance.
What, me? The Gene Kelly of the Marshall Street Bar? The lad with the educated feet? My. Ask any girl at the Hammersmith Palais who's the biggest creep in town. And I don't mind telling you, I'm off at the old-fashioned stuff and all. They don't half sit up when I do the lancers.
Why?
I use a real lance. It'll be wonderful. Can't you just see me? Lovely band, ain't it? Marilyn, stop bothering me. I'm dancing with Jane here. I'm sorry, Ava's after her. Then I'm doing a quick knees up with Rita. Look, why don't you girls go and dance with Greg Peck and Granger and Rock Hudson and that lot? Poor devils, they haven't had a look in since I got here. Sorry, dear. Yvonne DiCarlo's taking me home tonight. I'll be out on the balcony in a minute, Glynis. Glynis. Whip that tail off. It flaps around my feet. Something horrible. When I go dancing, I look so entrancing, they call me the bearer of the ball. This is it, the chance of a lifetime. The chrysalis emerges from its cocoon. The rose finally blossoms into full beauty. The dawn sweeps the...
Okay, Dawn, here's the broom. Get going. You're not going to the ball.
I never get any fun. You and Sidney always go out and enjoy yourselves while I'm left here all by myself. Piles of dishes in the sink. No fire. Nothing to eat. Abject misery.
You got the television set, haven't you?
Go on, make it worse. Woe is me. And I did so want to go to the ball.
Well, you're not going. There. I've torn your ticket up.
You mean beast. You don't want me to go to the ball, do you? Because I'm more beautiful than you are.
Now, let's face it, Hancock. You'd be out of place at a do like this, wouldn't he, Billy?
Yeah, of course.
And if you go to this ball, people will laugh at you, and you're not used to it.
Thank you, and goodbye, Sidney James. I'll chance it. Come on, lads. Please let me go. It'll be the only chance I'll ever get of dancing close to Jane Russell.
What, a little bloke like you should be head and shoulders above you.
I know.
Look, Tub, you're not going to the ball, and that's that. Your place is in the kitchen. Come, Sidney, let us away to prepare for the ball. Anthony, get my tails out.
Hang on, I'll cut a hole in your trousers.
Come on, Kerr, be late.
Coming, and don't forget, Tub, get all the washing done. See you later.
Woe is me. 6 o'clock. I'll never get this washing finished. And my poor hands, all rough and chapped. I should have paid more attention when the adverts come on the pictures. Instead of nipping out to get the flavour of the month.
Hello, Tony, dear.
Moira, aren't you going to the ball?
Yes, later. I don't want to go out and leave you here all by yourself.
Oh.
But I've got to. My agent says I must be seen in the best places.
Well, that dress you're wearing should take care. Yes. All right. I see what it means. Well, if you've got to go, I suppose you've got to go. I don't mind being left here on the job.
Don't be upset, Tony. I'll stay with you as long as I can. How are you getting on with the washing?
Terrible. I've been scrubbing this dirty old copper all afternoon, but it's no good. I just can't get his helmet clean. Laugh, clown, laugh. Oh.
Well, what soap powder are you using? Have you tried any of those coupons they push through the door?
Yes, but they're no good. They just get soggy. Oh, it's no good. My heart just isn't in it. I want to go to the ball. I want to dance with all them beautiful film stars.
Oh, so I'm not good enough for you now. Is that it?
No, of course not. I still like you, Moira, but, well, you know how it is. A chap doesn't want to drive a saloon car all the time. He wants to get out in a sports job now and again. I mean, you're solid, reliable, dependable. Your shash is in good nick.
All right. Thank you. We don't want an AA report.
Anyway, you're on a panel game now. You'll probably be elevated to the peerage next year. You won't look at me then. But what does it matter? I'm not going to the ball, so why talk about it? You go and enjoy yourself and leave me here to patch the sheets. Oh, how unhappy I am.
Oh, come on, Tony. Cheer up. I tell you what. Let's pretend we're at the ball.
What, here in this dirty old kitchen?
Not a dirty old kitchen. A magnificent ballroom. Come on. Let's dress you up. Put this bucket on your head. There. That's your top hat.
Moira, I'm worried.
Why?
It fits.
Now then, this rug can be your cloak.
Yes.
Fastened to the neck by a beautiful gold chain.
Hey?
This string of onions. There, you look wonderful.
Do I?
Perfect. All ready to make your entrance.
Oh. Oh, good evening. So sorry I'm late. I got lost in the roads. Bit big, you know. I was. What a distinguished gathering we have here. Mr. Jimmy Edwards over there, I see.
Where?
That broom in the corner. What a charming array of smiling faces.
Smiling faces?
That row of cracked plates on the dresser. Get the pudding basin out.
Why?
I want to say hello to Vic Oliver. My word, this is jolly. Miss Lister, I believe.
Mr. Hancock.
I have that good fortune.
How elegant you look. Where did you learn to dance like this?
I used to stamp the wickets down at Lord's. Come, let us be alone. What say we step onto the draining board? Would this night could go on forever and ever. It's no good. I can't go on with this mockery, this artificial bonhomie. I can't stand it.
Oh,
what
no, don't. No, it's not as bad as that. There'll be other film balls. Please, no, please don't cry.
I'm not crying. It's these perishing onions. Don't stay here any longer, Moira. You'll be late for the ball. I'll be all right. I've got the ironing to do. Could amuse myself burning triangles in Kerr's trousers.
Well, goodbye then.
Farewell. Have a good time. Ah, well. All alone. While everybody else is enjoying themselves. Here I am, a pathetic-looking figure, huddled round an empty grate. No friends. No one to care for me. Miserable and lonely. The sort of thing Norman Wisdom dreams about. Oh, well. Back to me chores. It can only be the broker's minute.
Oh, good evening. I'm looking for Mr. Oh, hello there. Remember me?
Yes, you're the bloke with all the money in his wallet.
That's right.
Throw some on the fire. I'm cold. Like a drink?
Please.
Find the tap in the kitchen.
Say, you seem pretty miserable. Anything wrong?
Yes, I'm fed up. Everybody's gone to the ball except me. They won't let me go.
Well, it's lucky I came along. I'm just on my way to the ball myself, and it so happens that I have a ticket.
You have?
Well, I was going to take Margaret Rutherford, but... Well, you can't really, can you? So you shall go to the ball.
I'll go and get a pumpkin and some mice. At last, my luck's changed. I'm going to the ball. Ava, Jane, Marilyn, cheer up, girls. I'm coming. Wait a minute. I can't go. I've got no clothes to wear.
Well, I know Fred Emney pretty well. Perhaps we could... perhaps you could let out one of his suits.
Thank you. I don't think we need to pursue that any further. Very nice.
Say, I've got it, of course.
What?
I owe you £10 reward money for helping me find my wallet. That should be enough for you to hire some clothes.
Yes, of course, that's it. Wait a minute, though. I've got to be clever here, and I've got to disguise myself. If Kerr recognizes me, he'll send me home to finish the housework. What can I go as?
Disguise yourself as a film star.
Who do you suggest?
Well, let's have a look at you. Yes, of course, that hair, those ears.
Clark Gable?
Bugs Bunny.
Oh.
Now, look, why don't you go down to some theatrical outfitters and hire a costume? They'll fit you up so your own father wouldn't recognize you.
He refuses to, anyway.
I'll see you later, then, huh?
Yes. Thanks very much.
Goodbye.
So you want to hire a costume, ain't it? All right, then. Other measurements. Where's the tape? 42.5 inches. Yes, I think we got a head to fit that. Now then, the chest 16, waist 48, hips 63. I got just the thing for you.
What?
Moisha, the belt pants.
Wrap it up.
And remember, all this club has got to be back in the shop by midnight. Otherwise, you got to pay rent for another day.
Midnight. I'll remember. Taxi, to the ball.
Boy, Sidney, what a great ball this is. I was just dancing with Gene Simmons. Stuart Granger came up and said, excuse me. Oh, Gene was so disappointed.
Yeah?
Yeah, she wanted to dance with him. How you been getting on, Sid?
Not so good, Billy. Ava Gordon slapped my face in the spot walls.
Why?
Wrong spot.
There's poor old Tubbs, stuck back at home doing the washing.
Hello, there's some more guests arriving.
Miss Audrey Hepburn and her husband. Miss Jean Crane and her husband. Miss Ginny Johns and her husband. Miss Rita Hayworth and company. His Royal Highness Sheikh Ali Aga Hancock.
Hey, Sid, look at this guy in the turban and the beard.
Yeah, who is he?
Looks like an Egyptian.
Could be. Shaped like a pyramid.
Well, he's certainly the center of attraction. Everybody's crowding around him.
Greetings, my friends. Greetings. Salam, salam. Nasa Nagib, Shish Kebab, Allah Akbar Rashid. Omar Abdul. Omar Khayyam. Omar Papaz. Sort that lot out.
Greetings, Your Highness. It is a great pleasure to have you with us.
Enough chatter. Where's the women? I want to dance with them film bits, as they say in the East.
Certainly, Your Highness. But first, we should like to present to you your hostess for this evening. The young lady who leads the reception committee for all the film actresses here tonight.
Oh, this is it. What I've been waiting for. My Princess Charming. Must be Jane Russell or Hedy Lamarr, Ava Gardner, Audrey Hepburn. I'm easy to please. Oh, get in there, lad. It's your birthday.
And here she is, Miss Dora Bryan.
Oh, he's nice, isn't he?
Good night.
Dear, where are you going?
Back to the dishes.
Oh, no, you're not. You're mine for the rest of the evening.
Well, it's very nice. Thank you very much. I won't trouble. I was expecting Jane Russell, you see, and well, you're a sweet girl, and I
Yes, well...
Well, have a yashmak.
But I want to dance.
Yes, of course you do. Look, there's Boris Karloff over there. He's not doing anything. Go and frighten him.
No. I want you, do you hear? I want you. Oh, that beautiful bushy black beard, it fascinates me.
Let me go and you can have it.
Oh, what's the matter, Sheeky? Don't you like me?
Well, I don't quite know how to put this, but... No.
Well, for someone who didn't know how to put it, you phrased it very nicely. Cheeky devil. I may not be as good looking as Jane Russell, but you stand more chance with me. Oh, come on, let's dance. I've never danced cheek to cheek before. Oh, listen. The lark is singing on high, and you
Beautiful.
are here.
Yes,
so
dear, very
am
good.
I.
Lovely. Here we go. Left hand on. Keep to the near side, except when overtaken.
Oh, isn't it lovely? As I waltz around the room with you, I feel everybody staring at us.
I don't doubt it. I'm doing the Charleston.
Oh, you are a beautiful dancer. You just glide across the room. My feet don't seem to be touching the floor.
No, I'm not surprised. They've been on mine since we started.
Hey, Bill, have you seen that Turkish gentleman dancing with Dora Bryan?
Yeah, he's quite a boy, isn't he? With that flowing white robe and bushy black beard, he looks like Philip Hartman standing up in bed. Doesn't he rather remind you of Tony in build?
Oh, no. He's much better looking than Tony.
Well, how can you tell? That beard hides his face.
Precisely.
Hey, look, that stopped dancing.
Oh, yes. Look, he's stopped to have a chat with Errol Flynn.
Of course, I know quite a lot about this film, like, you know. Do you? I've made umpteen films, I have.
Really?
Well, you can tell by the way I keep talking about myself.
Yes.
I do. I was never the star. I was a stand-in. I used to do all the dangerous stuff for blokes like you. No offence, of course. How's the yacht?
Doing very well.
Oh, nice vessel.
Yeah.
This particular film I'm talking about was about a bloke who captured Burma by himself.
I was a bloke, yeah.
Well, of course you were.
Yes.
I recognise the moustache. You didn't have one.
No.
That's right. This particular, do you remember this intimately? We were doing the scene where you jumped out of the aeroplane into the Japanese-held jungle, which was on fire thousands of feet below.
Oh, yes, I remember.
You remember the scene?
Yes.
You were in bed when it was shot.
Yes.
Well, I was up in this plane with the cameraman and the director sitting in the cockpit behind me.
Yeah.
He says to me, the director, of course, he says, "This is the place. Go on, jump." Just like that. I said, "I can't. I left my parachute behind." He said, "That doesn't matter. Errol can take it. He's tough. Go on, jump." Now, I'm not blaming you for this.
No, I understand.
No, I mean, I know you didn't know anything about it.
No, I was in bed.
That's right. Of course you were. You were resting up for the big alligator scene when I swam across the river for you.
That's it.
That's right.
You got a good memory. You were saying? You were saying?
Oh, yes, it's my turn.
Yes.
But anyway, I told him straight I wasn't going to jump without a parachute.
Well,
I was firm about it, not rude, but firm.
yes.
Well, you know me, I could be adamant.
Very adamant, yes, very
Pardon?
I said very adamant.
That's right. I'm easygoing. Easygoing up to a point, but beyond that point, I will not go. Well, anyway, he realised he was dealing with a man as strong-minded as himself. Well, he shrugged his shoulders, a soft gleam of admiration in his eyes, and he sort of half smiled and interested, like he said, Are you strapped in? Mm-hmm. So I said no. And then, with a gay little laugh, do you know what he did? What? He looped the loop.
Excuse me, lover man.
Haven't you gone home yet?
Oh, come on, Sheiky, don't let's waste time. Gather me up in your big, strong arms. Throw me across your white stallion and gallop off into the night with me. Across the burning sands, to your tent in the middle of the desert where we can be alone. Throw me down onto the cushions, and with your eyes smouldering with all the hot-blooded passion of the east, rain your burning kisses down upon my eager, inviting lips, as I surrender my very soul to you.
You playing hard to get.
Convention out of the window.
Haven't you got a boyfriend?
Yes, but we can sling him out as well.
Oh, look, dear, it's very kind of you, but it's 12 o'clock. I've got a scarf. Good night, all. Taxi. Gangway, mind your back. Camel. Excuse me, sir. Madam, do you mind?
Oh, yeah, come back. Don't come back.
Stop. Got to get back to the shop. Good night.
Oh, dear, he's gone.
I gave it Brian. That sheik left in a hurry, didn't he?
Yes, and I don't know how to get in touch with him again.
Didn't he leave his card or something?
No, he just left this on the staircase.
What is it?
An army boot.
This fat little sheik hails out of the ballroom so fast he leaves one of his boots on the staircase.
Huh? What happened to it?
We don't know. I think they handed it in somewhere.
Well, that sheik's got the biggest feet I ever saw. The size of that boot. With 4 wheels on it, I could have driven it home.
Who's that?
That's strange. There are 4 soldiers out there carrying a boot.
See what they want.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Good morning, madam. Have you got any men in this house?
Yes. 3 if you count Mr. Hancock.
Well, this army boot was handed in to us last night by a lady, a Miss Dora Bryan, who begged us to find out who the owner is. We'd just like the 3 men here to try it on, see if it fits any of them.
Certainly, Corporal. No, much too big for me.
Now you, sir.
Right. There.
That's quite a good fit.
I got both feet in it.
Well, that just leaves you now, sir.
Oh, yes. There.
Hey, it fits.
Surprise.
Is it comfortable, sir?
Oh, yes.
You're sure?
Yes, very comfy. A perfect fit.
Good. Martin, we have Aldershot Barracks. You're under arrest.
What for?
According to our records, the owner of these boots deserted 7 years ago. All right, quick up.
Now, look, I didn't desert. It was all the others. They were advancing the wrong way. No, take me back. Bill, give me
That was Hancock's Half Hour, featuring the lad himself with Moira Lister, Bill Kerr, Sidney James, Dora Bryan, Paul Carpenter and Kenneth Williams. Incidental music was composed by Wally Stott and recorded by the BBC Revue Orchestra, conducted by Harry Rabinowitz. The script was written by Galton and Alan Simpson, and the program, which was recorded, was produced by Dennis Mayne Wilson. The BBC presents Tony Hancock with Moira Lister, Bill Kerr, and Sidney James in
Hancock's Half Hour. Ain't started the lifeboat yet, number one. Poor devil's out of this weather. The waves are like mountains. We've had a message from the flagship. There's 11 U-boats in the area. That's one surfacing. By heaven, I don't think it's spotted. Action stations. Full steam ahead. Starboard drill. King, king. Stand by the depth charges. Stand by the forward down. Down.
Tom, how much longer are you going to be in the bath?
Calm it down, Bill. Just got to escort the toilet soap back to port.
Well, hurry up. I'm coming in. Now, listen, Tub,
Oh, George, what are you laughing at?
And I thought Moby Dick was just a legend. Come on, out of the bath.
Half a minute. Mustn't let that German submarine get away.
What German submarine?
That's scrubbing brush, stupid. Oh, good. Hooray. 3 cheers. Let's say. Good show. Here comes the aircraft carrier. HMS Softy. Out of stern, we'll go and meet her. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Watch out. Rocks dead ahead. Big, great, black, craggy rocks.
You kindly leave my knees out of naval momentum. Hello, action station. Signaling again. Submarine sighted. Wolfpack. 10 periscopes just broken surface.
Are your toes?
I know.
And what are you worried about?
I'm not facing that way.
Yeah, that's a point. Why are you sitting at the wrong end of the bath?
I've lost the plug.
Now, come on, Tub. Hurry up and get out of the bath. Moira will be round in a minute.
All right, me hearty. I've seen Long John Silver. I know what's going on.
Oh, come now.
Turn your back.
I don't see why. You've still got your trousers on.
Well, the water wasn't very hot. Pass the bath towel, shipmate. Now the talcum powder. Right, you can swab the decks down. I've finished.
That'll be Moira.
Let her in while I go in the bathroom and change it to be shore rig. Oh, what should we do with the drunken sailor?
Coming.
Hello, Bill.
Hi, Moira. Come in.
Where's Tony?
He's just had a bath.
Oh, no. Don't tell me he's got the sea fever again.
Yeah. Each day he relives the famous battle. Sunday it was Jutland, Monday Trafalgar.
And today?
The cruel bathwater. You never know what he's going to do next. Yesterday when he woke up, he was Nelson. And when he went to bed, he was Jack Hawkins.
Oh, that's so stupid. Who is he when he's asleep?
Errol Flynn. He's not that stupid.
I don't understand it. Why does he keep getting this craze for the sea?
He says he's got a touch of Drake about him.
What have his feet got to do with it? Well, I suppose he'll start dressing up in his sailor suits again. You know what that means.
Yeah, out in the Serpentine every morning, one arm tucked in his waistcoat, a patch over one eye, scanning the boathouse with a rolled-up newspaper, shouting, "I don't care if I have had me tanner's worth. Napoleon out there's due in before I am."
Well, we've just got to do something about it. I'm not living for a fortnight on salt pork and biscuits again.
I don't mind that, but he won't go to sleep unless I stand outside waving a kipper and throwing buckets of water at his window.
You know, he's been a long time in that bath. Who's he got in there? Glynis Johns?
He's getting dressed. Shh. Here he comes.
Ahoy there, be hearties.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Come along now. It's 8:20 bells. There's a north-northeast trade wind blowing in from Shepherd's Bush. So keel all me main braces and splice the cabin boy. I'm having me grog in the mess tonight. be timbers, a woman on board me ship. Open the front door, signal the number 7 bus to come alongside and cast her adrift in the ice street.
Look, hornblower. Stop this nonsense and take off those silly clothes.
Silly clothes? This is Miss Sailor's set. It was made to measure.
Yes, but you were only 7 at the time. That was 23 years and 14 stone ago. And that ridiculous little hat, HMS Lollipop.
Well, I had a crush on Shirley Temple when Mum bought it.
Look, Tub, we're not going through all this sea nonsense again, are we?
Hey, you're an Australian. You wouldn't understand how an Englishman feels about the sea. To be out there amongst the wild waves, the vast ocean swelling up all around you, the biting wind lashing the salty spray into your weather-beaten face. To feel the roll of the decks beneath your feet, the mighty vessel riding the pounding waters up and down, up and down, up, down, up, down, up. Open the window.
Tony, we've had all this out before. It's just a silly fad. You'd never make a sailor. What good would you be on board ship?
Well, save them taking on ballast.
Yes, but even so, you can't be a sailor by staying on dry land all your life.
I realise that, which is precisely why I've decided to buy a boat.
What?
You heard? I'm going to be master of my own ship. Travel where I please. First of all, I'm going to sail up the 8 great rivers of England.
Well, there's only 2. The Severn and the Thames.
7 and 1?
8.
Correct. Shut up, lady. After that, I'm going to explore all the oceans of the world.
But that'll take you years. Do you realize that over 2/3 of the entire world is covered by water?
I'm not surprised. We've had a lot of rain lately.
Tub, look, there's just one small point. Where are you going to get this boat?
I can easily answer one of the adverts in the Shipowners Monthly. I've got a copy of it here.
Show me. Here we are. Boats for sale.
Any there with engines?
Let's see. 80,000-ton naval surplus battleship for sale. Spacious accommodation, upper and lower decks. Make ideal houseboat for young couple with 2,000 children.
No, I don't think so. Make a note of it, though. It might come in handy for the future, eh, Moira?
Any more, Bill? Yeah, look, here's one. All types of seagoing vessels for sale or hire. Immaculate condition. All craft guaranteed seaworthy. Must sell before the tide comes in. Apply Sidney James, Steamship Company, Southampton Docks.
Sid James in the shipping business? I'm not buying any boats off him.
Oh, now, Tom.
No, the man's a crook. He's always twisting me. I always get into trouble when I buy anything off him.
Look, you want a boat, don't you?
Yes.
And you want to sail up the river, don't you?
Up the river, yes. Up the creek, no.
Look, if it'll make you any happier, I'll come down with you and help you choose the boat.
No, thank you.
But why not? I'm quite a seafaring man myself. Look at the times I've sailed from England to Australia. The hard way, under canvas.
In a sailing boat?
In a lifeboat. I couldn't afford the fare. Look, at least we can go down and see what boat Sidney's got. He might have just what we're looking for.
Well, what do you think, Moira?
I'm not saying anything. You wouldn't listen to me last week, and what happened? He sold you 20 acres of land to build a house on at £1 an acre.
Hey, why, that's marvelous. So cheap. Where was the land situated?
Mind your own business.
Where was it, Moira?
Halfway up the side of a cliff.
Look, there's nothing to worry about this time. Let's all go down, have a look at the boats, and if we don't like them, we don't buy.
All right, then, I'll give him one more chance. But I'm warning you, Kerr. If he catches me again, I'll push you on the floor and roll on you. Come to Southampton. Now then, what number pier is Sid on?
13.
Let's put the mockers on it before we start.
Here we are. That's Pier 13 over there.
Oh, yes, I see it. The one with all the bits of driftwood floating around the end.
There is boats.
Good night.
Tony, come back.
I'm not buying any of that lot. Look at them. They've all been ridden with cannonballs.
They're the portholes.
Look, here's Sid's office. Let's go in.
Don't come in. I'm on the U-turn. Hello? Hello, yes, that's it. Calais, France, 677931. Hello, Gaston? Oh, Pierre. E.C. Sid here. Hey? Oh, Bon. Bon, very bon. How's booze? Oh, not so bon, eh? Oh, well, look, Pierre. About ce soir. It's all off. I can't get across. I'll have to pick up the fags and the brandy another night. No, the customs haven't tumbled. I said the customs n'avait pas tumbled. No, it's just that I can't get a crew. Oh, I'm sorry, Pierre. I can't handle a boat myself. I got to have a crew, and I haven't got one, so there it is. I just can't find anybody stupid enough to go across. If I could get a crew, I'd see you tonight. Come in.
Hi, Sidney.
Hello, Mr. James.
Morning, Mr. James.
Pierre, see you tonight. Well, now, gents, what can I do for you?
Tony wants to buy a boat.
And you couldn't have come to a better man. I got a marvelous selection of vessels outside.
Can we have a look at them?
Certainly. Is it tied in?
Yeah.
You better put these on.
What are they?
Diving suits. Well, look, shall we step outside and take a look at the fleet? I'm sure we've got something tucked away that suits you. There you are. Look at that lot. Luxury class they are. Do you know last week I had the doctors down here looking at this lot?
What happened?
They refused to unload them.
Oh, I've seen it. Send them off. That's the one I want. That's her. That's me craft. How much do you want for her?
I'll find out. Charlie, ring up Cunard. Ask them how much they want for the Queen Mary.
Is that the Queen Mary?
Yeah, she's sailing tonight.
She won't sail tonight, matey. It'll take him a week to get the paddles on.
The Queen Mary isn't a paddle steamer.
I know, I was only joking. It's a wonderful sight to see her going down the old channel, sails billowing, 2,000 oars hitting the water all at once.
Tony, don't be so silly. What do you think those funnels are for?
Funnels? Oh, the chimblies. Oh, well, it's winter. They've got to have fires in the room.
Tony, they're not rooms. They're berths. You know there are 2,000 berths on that ship?
What, every trip?
Of course.
Good. Wait till the Sunday papers get hold of that.
Lord, stupid. Never mind about that ship. What about mine? I've got a yacht here that I'm very proud of. Look at her. Ain't she a beauty?
Well, the sails are a bit ragged and dirty, aren't they? We'll have to get them mended and cleaned up a bit.
Well, I'd appreciate it if you would.
Why?
It's my washing. All right, let's go aboard and have a look at her.
Right. My word, this is a bit dodgy. You'll have to get a wider gangplank than this.
The gangplank's over here. That's the mooring rope.
Are you sure this boat's safe?
Of course it is. Why?
Nothing. I was just wondering why the lifeboat's got a lifeboat.
All right, I'll tell you.
Why?
One's a non-smoker.
See, but I must admit she's taken me fancy. How much?
Oh, Tony. Of course, you're a friend of mine.
I'm not paying that much.
Well, look, I'll tell you what then.
Still too much.
Look, I'm not going to argue with you. I don't have to sell you the boat. I've got a cash customer in the office waiting to buy it.
Oi, Steve, where's that firewood you promised?
Later, I'm selling it. All right, Hancock, what about it? Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Here's a peak cap with gold braid on.
Oh, yes. Moira, cop the lad here. Look, Bill, Captain Horatio Hancock. Mr. Christian, I'll see him all hanging from the highest yardstick. 15 hairs on a dead man's chest, yellow, and it comes out here. What do you think, Moira?
I think it suits you, Tony. I like the gold braid.
Gold braid.
Yes.
You know, during the war, we nautical men called it scrambled egg. Oh.
What's wrong?
It is.
Hancock, do you want this boat or not?
Can I keep the hat?
Of course.
All right, then. How much?
To you, 50 quid.
I'll take it. A bargain. Money well spent, that is. Now then, how much for the boat?
Do you want to try it out first?
Well,
Take a tip from me, Tony boy. Never get tied up with anything you haven't tried out first. I'll let you sail it over to France tonight. Bring it back tomorrow morning.
Really?
I insist. I'll come with you, of course.
Bags on, Captain.
Naturally.
Good. We'll go to France, then. I'm looking forward to those old French customs.
Yes, the idea is to avoid them.
All right. As long as I'm captain. And don't forget, as captain, I am responsible for every one of you and for everything that goes on board my ship.
Can I have that in writing?
Come on, let's get underway. Oh, this is the last. miles out in the open sea. Not another vessel in sight. Nothing. Hello, what's that following us?
The pier. I told you we should have tried.
Oh, look! Look, there's the Isle of Wight, dead ahead.
Oh, yes, what do we do here?
Turn left unless you want to take a bus.
Bill, stick your hand out the porthole. We're going left.
Now, we got to be very careful here, Hancock. It's getting dark, and you got to watch where you're going.
Don't tell me what to do. I'm the captain here. You're just a deckhand. Come in the old acid. Squeeze more salt water out of your socks than you sailed on. Of course it's getting dark. Of course it's getting dark. I spotted it straight away. As soon as the light started to go, I noticed it. You've got nothing to worry about with Hancock at the helm. It's dead easy driving a ship in the dark. Why, you can't go wrong when you've got lighter ships and marker buoys and lighthouses to guide you.
All right. What did you hit?
A light ship and marker Any damage?
Yes, one propeller gone, rudder missing, mainmast gone, the stern's caved in, and there's a dirty gaping hole in the side.
Yes, but anything new?
No!
Engine all right?
Yes!
Are you sure?
Yes, it's securely bolted to the lower deck.
Good.
There's just one thing.
What?
The lower deck's gone.
No engine. What are we going to do now?
We'll have to hoist the sail.
Where can we get a lump of canvas big enough?
What's everybody looking at my trousers for?
Tony, this is an emergency.
It will be if I take them off.
All right. Get them off.
Oh, all right there.
Blimey. There's a flash pair of pants you got on here. White with red polka dots.
Moira made them for me.
Where'd you get the material?
I sewed 10 Japanese flags together.
All right, thank you. You've got me trousers. Just leave me with my dignity.
Right. Hoist these trousers. Oh, that's better. We're going a fair lick now.
Hey, watch out at the wheel there. There's a rowing boat dead in front of us.
Well, tell him to get out of the way.
He won't budge.
Well, drive straight at him then.
Here, that collision must have done some damage. We're lifting to starboard.
Wait a minute. We're straightening up again.
Oh, good. Oh, blimey, we're lifting again to port now.
No, it's all right. We're straightening up again.
No, wait a minute. What the... We're lifting to starboard again.
What's going on? Tony! Stop walking round the boat.
Yeah, we gotta get a move on if we're gonna get to France tonight. Come on now. Full trousers ahead.
What filthy weather. Any sign of the French coastline yet, number one?
Well, I can't see a thing through the glasses, sir.
Let me have a look. And of course you can't see anything. There's sunglasses. Paul, get off my bridge. It's such a night. Oh, what a night it is. It really is such a night. The moon is bright.
Hancock, stop dancing about. We're lifting again.
Tony, just a minute. Turn round.
Yeah?
Yes. Has anyone ever told you you look like Jack Hawkins?
No, not recently.
Well, you know, you do. With that duffel coat on and that mug of cocoa, you're the living image of him in the cruelty, and I ought to know. I was in it.
You don't want to blush at all? Oh, don't be silly. It's nothing like him now. Find out. 2 points to starboard, mate. Port your helm. Keep the matches clear. Keep that deck cargo fastened. Secure the lifeboats. Do you really think I look like Jack Hawkins?
Yes. Honestly, the resemblance is amazing.
Oh, you're imagining things. I've got a different shaped head altogether. I can't see it myself. Back now the hatches. Bring it on against the wind, half speed. Keep it steady now. 2 more points to starboard. Watch that gibbet. Whatever it may be. Swing round the yard arm. Lower the boom. Break out those topgallants. Bill.
Yeah?
Do you think I look like Jack Hawkins?
It's uncanny.
Yeah?
No kidding.
16 depth jobs at 30-second intervals. That's one downer, I tell you. Are you sure there's nothing on the radar screen? This convoy must get through. Watch for torpedoes, zigzag formation. Periscope, action stations. All hands on...
Hancock!
Erickson, Captain Erickson to you.
Whoever you are, come down and give me a hand with this bucket. The ship's leaking.
I'll put a bowl under it.
I say, look. What's that light out there? Somebody's signaling to us.
All right, put the brakes on. This is as far as we go.
Hey, aren't we going to France?
This is near enough. Stop the ship.
I'm the captain here.
Do as you're told and shut up.
I don't like the look of this. Get behind me, Bill.
Where are you?
Behind Moira.
I'm taking over from now on, and you'll do what I tell you, see?
So it's mutiny, eh?
Yes.
Mutiny is an ugly thing.
So are you, so shut up. All right, now give me that megaphone. Ahoy there! Ahoy! Pierre! E.C. Sid!
E.C. Sid? You can't say that. I see Sid or Esau Sid. Not E.C. Sid. I'm not having that.
Now look,
No, E.C. Long is all right. E.C. Bond's all right if he don't sing. E.C. Sid never, I'm sorry.
Stow your cab. Pierre! Bring your boat alongside. We'll load the stuff onto the deck.
Tony, I've just realized what's happening. Sid's a smuggler. He's picking up contraband from this Frenchman and smuggling it back to England. We've got to do something.
By heavens, you're right. Leave this to me, Moira. There'll probably be a fight. Ooh. Now, listen. Things start getting tough. Promise me you'll go down to my cabin. Lock the door and hide under the table.
Why?
That's where I'll be.
No, Tub, we can't let him get away with this. We've got to stop him. I'll come with you.
All right, you first.
All right, Pierre. Start slinging the stuff across.
Just a minute, James. We're not going to let you get away with this. Smuggling is against the law. And we're going to see that you get what's coming to you. It's people like you who undermine the whole economic stability of the country, evading customs duty, just for your own selfish ends. What's inside those cases?
Brandy.
Up to you. Down your end.
To me.
Tony! Bill, what are you doing?
Well, now, keep out of it. There's a good girl, Moira. To me, girl, Moira. There she does it. That's the lot. Good lad, Pierre. Back tomorrow night with a bigger boat. Right. Turn round. Back to England, quick.
Got to be dead careful here, Hancock.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We must be somewhere near the English coast.
Seems to me we've been going round in circles for the last 3 hours.
Well, I've been following the course Sidney marked on the chart. Look, there it is.
Show me.
Oh, Tony.
What?
That's where I rested my cocoa mug.
Say, fellas, there's a motor launch heading this way. HM Customs and Excise.
Here you are, Hancock. You can have your hat back. You're captain again.
Ahoy there!
Morning. Nice day.
We are coming aboard.
Sorry, foot up. There's another one coming up behind.
Now then. By Jove. Which one of you is the captain?
She is.
I won't keep you long, by Jove. I just want to make a routine search of your boat. I can't be too careful. You ever know who's trying to smuggle brandy across the channel? Do we?
Oh.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll start searching. Come, men!
How much longer are those guys going to be searching? All this waiting. You would have thought that they'd have found it by now.
Well, Tony doesn't seem to be very worried about it.
Why? Where is he?
Leaning over the side, talking to that customs officer.
Of course, this isn't the first time I've been to see you, know. I didn't think it was, no. No, you can tell by my gait, can't you?
Yes, you've got a big one, haven't you?
Well, it's my teeth. They don't fit properly. I'm having them out next week.
Oh.
Anyway, as I was saying, during the war, I commanded a minesweeper.
You sweat mines?
Well, you have to. They get filthy, you know. Anyway, from the first day I took command, there was trouble.
Oh, there would be.
There was.
Yes.
They resented me.
Did they?
Nothing was said, mind you, but there was that atmosphere,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Little things like knives sticking in doors just as you're going to open them.
Yeah. Very dodgy.
So anyway, do you think I look like Jack Hawkins?
No.
No, I just thought I'd ask. What I was saying... The men didn't like me, see, because I was strict. I knew there was a conspiracy against me. There was a thief on board, but I couldn't pin anything down till the Tuesday.
What happened then?
The strawberries went.
Good.
Strawberries went, and then I had them. Of course, nobody helped me. They were all against me.
Yes.
I didn't have a friend on that ship. Clicking these little steel balls in my hand doesn't annoy you, does it?
No. Very musical,
Musical?
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, I'm pleased. Good. Well, anyway, I confronted him with it. I said, where's the strawberries, I said. That's had them. Oh, my word. They could see they were in for it, so they muted it.
No.
They gathered up one end of the ship and stared at me, nudging each other. Tapping their heads. They thought I was ill. Yeah. I wasn't. It was the strawberries. Yeah. So I said, back your mutinous dogs, I'll have your court-martial. Well, that was the turning point.
Well done.
They could see they was up against a born leader. They were uneasy, uneasy they were.
Oh, no, yes.
They could see they'd gone too far. I felt sorry for them.
Did you?
Because they were only kids, just out of the jazz clubs.
Oh,
yes. To show them I didn't bear any malice, I made a peace offering.
That's the start.
I walked towards them with my hand outstretched.
Yes.
They appreciated that. They all rushed forward in a body, and with smiles of gratitude all over their faces, they came up to me and clasped my hands. Yeah. Do you know what they did? What? They threw me overboard.
Excuse me, Mr. Hancock.
Oh, I suppose you found...
Yes. 300 bottles of brandy. You didn't fool us, by Jove. Painted them all white and tying a note round them. Only 2 pints tomorrow, milkman. By Jove, this is the best brandy on the market. Do you realize that? Unobtainable in England. Worth a fortune.
Oh, we'd have got more, but we didn't have a bigger boat.
Too bad. Well, come along. By Jove. Come on, men.
Same again for us.
Yes, and 600 cases for the gentleman in the peak cap. It was 600, wasn't it?
Yes, by Jove. That's right.
5,000 crates for the Admiral. Yes, we got enough room. How you managed to borrow HMS Vanguard, I'll never know.
To me.
Down your end a bit.
To you.
Slowly down.
That was Hancock's Half Hour, featuring the lad himself with Moira Lister, Bill Kerr, Sidney James, and Kenneth Williams. Incidental music was composed by Wally Stott and recorded by the BBC Augmented Revue Orchestra, conducted by Harry Rabinowitz. The script was written by Galton and Alan Simpson, and the program, which was recorded, was produced by Dennis Main Wilson.
Thank you.